Old man Woody likes the crooked cock.
My life.
And he hooked you up with a cowgirl named Buzz, who was much older than you, that would fuck you to lose your virginity when you were young.
I don't even know if we could talk about the age difference. I mean,
Well,
you think Anthony's girlfriend is young compared to him.
I do think that, yes.
Well, she was 19. I was in my lower than her teens, let's just say.
Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, that's why I'm leaving it at that.
He wrote a book about this.
Yeah, she was quite the trooper. She was a good,
Were you
very
13,
70s.
Anthony? I mean, hypothetically. Were you
What's that?
13, hypothetically? What's this number?
Hypothetically, let's just say I was a teen, but you couldn't go one way and still be a teen in the number scale.
That could mean anything. We'll leave it there. Yeah.
yeah. It was awesome. Like it was great. And I wasn't one of these dumb kids like you see these days when they get their teacher in trouble. I didn't say a word. I shut my mouth.
That's right. Those fucking rats ruining it for everyone else.
Tattletales.
You got a good slutty PE teacher? You shut the fuck up and have some fun.
Yeah, share the love. Let some other guys get in.
Yeah, why are you destroying her career as a great educator?
Yeah. Educating you.
Yeah.
It's like you found a unicorn in your neighborhood and you fucking slaughtered it to take the horn.
I went to two guys in my high school who did that. They both fucked this older woman, somebody's mom, and not older, but call like 30, but they're in high school. So to us, she's older. Yeah, right. Rotten for 5 years now. And they called themselves gladiators. And they would be like, yeah, we're getting off like gladiators. And what they're talking about is how after school they're going to fuck this woman. But
wow,
she never got in trouble. They never gave up her name. I don't know who she is to this day. It's aged out now, I presume. And they got laid a lot, and I did not.
Hillary Clinton. That was Hillary Clinton.
That's Carol Baskin, common mistake.
No, but in all seriousness, I loved the book.
Thanks, man.
It gave me some peace for those 2 or 3 days I was reading it.
Cool.
And it's on the shelf in the other room. I'll have it forever.
Thoughts of rape were far
man.
from his mind.
Yes, it took me. Those books were all about escapism, and I
have it. So I often daydream about how I'd get by in prison. Not well, by the way. Was reading books a way for you to not get yourself in trouble, to self-isolate? Because that might be something that works.
It was a big part of it. I felt like if I was sitting in my bunk with a book,
who could hate that?
What's that?
Who could hate that, right?
Who could hate that? Because like you might have this idea, like maybe not, that like somebody's gonna be like, look at the bookworm, but it's not high school. We're all locked the fuck down. All right. So like the toughest cholo, the meanest gangbanger, like you can I literally, like, my best buddy was like a Texas cholo, fucking meth dealing, murdering 45-year-old man. And we were working out one day, and I told him, he's like, yo, what you been reading in your bunk? Look, that's a thick book. And I'm like, that's Harry Potter, man. Yeah, is it good? I was like, it's pretty good. This kid, he grows up and he's a wizard, but he doesn't know it. And then he finds out, and he gets to go into this magical world of witchcraft and wizardry. And he finds out that he's pretty important to the whole world. Oh, that sounds tight. You mind if I start on book 1? You on like 3? Yeah, man.
I can't believe I never heard of this book before.
He hasn't, because he's been locked up for 20 fucking years. He doesn't know about Harry Potter.
So, he doesn't know about Harry Potter.
So literally, I'm loaning this scary motherfucker Harry Potter, and I see him over there reading Harry Potter book 1, a page an hour or something like that.
Oh, God.
And he's like, it's a little hard to read, And I'm thinking, like, I read that shit when I was 10 or something, man. But I don't say that. I'm like, it's a lot of words in there, and pages.
Very dense and complicated Harry Potter.
So the Muggles are like the Latin kings.
You should have done the machine thing and reused everybody's jokes.
Jews, right? They don't want nobody to get the money.
Man, I'm wanting to read this goblin stuff. This is far be it from me to accuse someone of bigotry, but this lady, she's a little anti-Semitic. Why Why come the only ones who are goblins are like the banker? You know, I'm just saying.
So yeah, no, it was definitely a way to self-isolate and like really be to myself, because I felt like maybe if I've got a book in front of me, maybe I just won't get approached for anything, including rape, you know, or like
someone with both hands around a book has no hands left for prison gay sex.
I don't know. It was just like I'm here doing my own thing. Leave me alone. And but yeah, it was a little bit of
the thought of
escapism.
prisoners thinking that you're really smart because you're reading Harry Potter and Stephen King up there and calling you the professor. Man, that's a professor. You got a problem in here? You ask him, man. He's got it all figured out.
Was any of it this? And this is a bigger Woody issue than Kyle issue. I feel like every minute I talk to these guys is a minute that I am risking saying the wrong thing. Right? And if I just read, then I don't fuck anything up. Maybe not your thoughts.
No, I feel like I'm good at that for whatever reason. Like I can read the room pretty well, and like I let them do a lot of the talking to like see what level of like, are we going to talk about criminal shit? Are you a racist? And if so, which races do you hate? You know, I need to know that going in.
Me too.
You mirror it.
Yeah.
And then you mirror it. Yeah. Like it or not.
Like at the doctor's office, they give you a clipboard and the pen and pencil, and you got to fill it out and hand it in so they know.
I have a newfound disgust for Venezuelans.
Yeah, for real. Like Cubans, no good. No good. We don't like the Cubans. Like you find out right away. Snow did not like Cubans. Snow did not like black people. But he would. Oh God. We would be walking. There's a big like track, like
Snow's
you have
a
it
tough guy.
And Snow's so tough. So and like he would do chin ups with like medicine balls in a bag that he clipped onto his waist, just fucking cranking them out. Like every quarter mile we'd walk or jog, he'd crank a bunch more out. Anyway, and he was just like, you know, the blacks, they got a word. They don't like you to call them that. And I'm like,
Oh.
yeah, no, man. I think everyone knows, you know, the word. It's and I see him winding up to drop an N-bomb, you know, like he's winding up to drop a big fat one, and I'm looking around like there's so many big black guys around us, and he drops it hard, and I'm just like, yeah, I've heard that word before. Yeah, I'm aware they don't like that. Yeah, it's and then he just goes, bigger, you know, bigger. They don't like that when you say it to them. When you like, hey, bigger, and they hate it. And I'm just like, stop, please stop.
Oh my God, horrifying.
I'm not down. Like he's always ready to fight or do whatever needs to be done. Like I just want to do my 60 days. I just want to escape.
Yeah. Does
I ended on that note. I love the wordplay.
That was the best shit I've ever heard.